Excuse me. Is what you just said true? There were hypofiends inside the chapel?
It's absolutely true. We all thought we were going to die when the hypofiends closed in on us. But I stayed calm and kept everyone's spirits up.
Oh, please, Tanis. I still remember how panicked you looked. The truth is, King Roland's spirit manifested and saved us. Just when we lost all hope, King Roland's spirit wiped out the hypofiends with Excalibur and brought us back from that hellish place.
Sorry to interrupt, Countess Capella. You said everyone came back, but there are only 3 of you here. Why is that?
What?
Where's Princess Peggy and the other missing nobles?
I don't know. Princess Peggy was right there when the light shone. Her Highness, she only reached for the sword to save our lives.
The princess reached for the sword. What happened then? Did Her Highness manage to draw it?
Unfortunately, the sword didn't respond.
What? Do you mean Princess Peggy failed to draw Excalibur?
As someone who witnessed the moment firsthand, I'll give you an honest account of what happened. As the hypofiends swarmed us, Princess Peggy attempted to draw the sword in desperation. Nevertheless, it didn't budge, no matter how much Her Highness tried. In the end, the sword unsheathed itself, banishing the hypofiends with its divine light and bringing us back here.
Maybe the others are back too, just not with us.
You heard that? The chief editor said the princess failed to draw the sword.
I bet King Roland doesn't see Princess Peggy as fit for the throne.
Can't you see? This whole thing was staged. With the king gravely ill, the queen is clinging to the throne instead of passing power to Prince Orion. And now her daughter tried to pull Excalibur by force? Clearly the queen and the princess are after the throne.
Now that I think about it, I suppose Princess Peggy was a bit too full of herself at the time. She showed no respect at all to her ancestors.
I agree. The Chief Justice tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen and insisted on going her own way.
How arrogant. Can you believe the queen raised her daughter like that? Acting as regent is just the queen's excuse to stage a coup. Even King Roland manifested to set things right. King Roland would never allow anyone to usurp the throne through unlawful means.
Byrne, has anything unusual happened around here?
Captain, there has been no unusual activity, and no one has come near or tried to enter.
What about the missing people? Any updates on Princess Peggy or Commander Hendrik?
Yes, an urgent report just came in. The commander's back.
The commander's back? Where is he?
Those on duty in the palace saw him there.
Palace. What about Princess Peggy?
The report says the commander was alone. At present, there's no news on either Princess Peggy or Magister Cassidy.
Where in the world is Peggy?
I have to get to the palace right away. Maybe she's stranded somewhere nearby.
Father must have brought back crucial information about the Hall of Ancients. Let's head to the palace and get more details from him. Garriswell, this is Magister Merlin and Rowan, Princess Peggy's fiancé. They have urgent matters to discuss with the Queen.
Understood. Please wait here for a moment. I'll let you through once the Queen grants permission. Finn, report the visitors to the audience hall immediately.
Yes, sir.
I apologize for the inconvenience, yet these measures are standard security protocols. Were I on duty today, I'd do the same. One more thing. Is Commander Hendrik back at the palace?
Yes, he turned up out of nowhere a moment ago. I suppose he's in a meeting with Prince Orion at the moment.
Is he feeling well? Did he get hurt?
He left so quickly that I didn't notice.
Magister Merlin and Rowan, I need to check on Father. He never shows when he's unwell. I must see for myself that he is truly all right.
Don't worry, Merlin and I can handle it. I'm no stranger to meeting the Queen.
I'll head off first. Let me know if you hear anything about Peggy.
It's been a while. I'm surprised you have time to stroll around the palace. Looks like your little investigation is coming along nicely. Or perhaps you've decided to take Prince Orion up on his offer and work alongside me. Well, nothing truly stays secret in the palace, does it? I can't help worrying about you. If your investigation goes nowhere, will the Queen and the Prince still place their trust in you? You see, I came across some of the nobles on my way here. They claimed they had no idea how they had entered or left the Hall of Ancients. If I were you, I'd just sit back and wait. Princess Peggy and Cassidy might very well return in one piece without you lifting a finger. Makes your life a little easier, doesn't it?
Magister Merlin, the Queen requests your immediate presence.
Such dreadful timing. I shall not keep you any longer then. Good luck, Merlin. I hope you bear good news for the Queen.
I've been expecting you. Any news about Peggy?
What? I thought Peggy was here.
Looks like the worst has happened. Rowan, I need you to stay calm and tell me everything that happened inside the Hall of Ancients. Leave nothing out.
To be honest, I'm still trying to make sense of it all. It was absolute chaos inside. Hypofiends attacked us, and Hendrik and Cassidy did their best to hold them back. Then Peggy...
I'm pleased that Peggy took the initiative to confront the danger. But everyone else is back. Why are Peggy and Cassidy still trapped?
I don't understand. How come only the two of them were left behind? Right now, everyone is spreading rumors about the incident. I've even heard unpleasant things about you, Your Majesty.
Rumors? The tide of public sentiment seems to be turning against me. It's a shame that the ruler's legitimacy is now being called into question. I suspect someone's deliberately pushing the narrative. Rowan, this is where you come in. Members of the Mithril Consortium roam every street and alley of Savannah, and they are far more adept than the Royal Guard at gathering intelligence. I need you to look into these rumors and trace them back to their origin. It might lead to something important.
I see. Someone's trying to spread panic among the public to further their own ends. I'll take care of it, Your Majesty.
No, Merlin. Please stay. I'd like to hear your perspective in private.
I'll start investigating the rumors right away. Merlin, I'm counting on you to find Peggy.
Thanks to Rowan, we now have a clear understanding of what transpired in the Hall of Ancients. I'm not surprised Peggy took such a reckless approach. Nonetheless, I can feel the distrust in your silence, Merlin. You have reservations about me acting as regent, don't you? Since the king entrusted the Empire to my care, I've drawn the ire of many. The common people see me as the wicked stepmother, hungry for power. Meanwhile, I brought you, an outsider, into the Empire, and tasked you with investigating the Hall of Ancients case. Ask anyone, and they'd say it was all my scheme to eliminate my dissenters. I don't have anything to prove my innocence as of now, but we simply can't afford to squander time doubting each other. So, I've decided to show you something first, so our discussion can proceed on complete trust. Merlin. Or should I call you the First Seat? I'm Gawain, the fourth seat of the Arcane Council. Welcome back, Merlin. I go by Gawain, my alias, or you can call me by my real name, Gwendolyn. Now is the time to lay all our cards on the table. The Divine Pact has confirmed my identity. It should suffice to put all your doubts to rest. I've been reading Evie's reports, and it's clear that you haven't changed much after all these years. Evie's my most trusted aide. She's brilliant, both as an envoy and as an investigator. Because of my position, I couldn't intervene directly and had to act through Evie. I never imagined your memory loss would be this severe. However, all the decisions you've made so far prove that your integrity and wisdom remain intact. Fate threw you a curveball, but you haven't lost who you are. In fact, I had a personal agenda when I had Peggy invite you to the festival. I need your help with Maximilian. The king's condition is critical, and conventional treatments no longer work. Yet misfortune has struck again, this time implicating both the Hall of Ancients and Peggy. Now, finding Peggy is the top priority. I can still keep the government stable for now. Maximilian loves his daughter dearly. If anything happens to Peggy, I'm afraid he won't be able to handle the blow. Please bring Peggy back as soon as possible. You're the only one I can trust with this. Hendrik's family has served the royal family for generations. His loyalty lies only with King Maximilian. Even though I'm ruling in His Majesty's stead, my decrees carry less weight with veteran officials like Hendrik. It's best that you continue the investigation on your own, to prevent any crucial information from leaking. Evie has told me everything Siren did at the Serene Lyceum. He covered his tracks perfectly in the incident, leaving nothing that could be used against him. But we both know he's backed by the Adamant Syndicate. His position as the Chief Court Mage shows just how deeply their influence has penetrated Savannah. You might think I have the final say in everything as Queen, yet there are numerous forces that can sway a decision. Siren commands the trust of many nobles. Most importantly, he is supported by the House of Hastings and several high-ranking officials. If I act against him without concrete evidence, it could easily upset the balance between the royal court, the nobility, and the military. Worse still, it could lead to infighting. Therefore, I cannot act rashly. Perhaps they saw how constrained I am and chose to use Peggy to compel me into stepping down. Orion is by no means ignorant. If he knew of Siren's close ties to the Adamant Syndicate and still made him his right-hand man, he must be harboring an ulterior motive that we don't yet know. I can't shake the suspicion that they were behind what happened to Peggy in the Hall of Ancients. Also, the conflict between Prince Orion and me goes beyond politics. It stems from a fear that's been festering for ages. Years ago, before I became queen, I made a prophecy about Orion that a powerful mage would one day threaten his claim to the throne. Yes, he's adamant that I'll use my background as a mage to cultivate my own power and even to support Peggy in a bid for the throne. With Maximilian now bedridden, his suspicion of me has hardened into enmity. Regardless of the culprit's motive, I cannot forgive anyone who takes Peggy from me. I need your support to uncover the truth and bring Peggy back, Merlin. And I intend to employ the skill that once foretold Orion's fate, Omen's Eye. Merlin, will you assist me? Follow me to the Hall of Omens, then. Together, we shall reveal the truth behind... Omen's Eye is an advanced spell that grants us a fleeting vision into fate. It'll drain my mana and plunge my consciousness into a dangerously unstable state. I need you to set up a stable magical barrier for my protection, and provide the mental energy to sustain my consciousness. Omen's Eye never offers a straightforward answer. We see only a fragment of the truth, probably in the form of an obscure symbol. It requires our interpretation, but in any case, it will surely provide guidance. Now, let the fog that shrouds the truth be dispelled. These are the hints for us. A spider, a pair of wings, and a sword. They bear crucial information, but I can't discern it yet. Maybe I don't know enough about the case to make an informed guess. Can you make sense of them based on your previous findings? Excalibur is a symbol of kingship. By tradition, it can only be drawn after a king has passed away. Only those who have ascended the throne know what a sword bearer goes through. I know little about it. All this time, I've never wanted Peggy to bear the burden of the crown. I just want her to stay safe and happy. You mentioned a spider. It must play a key role in the disappearances. But why a spider, of all things? We must figure out what it really is and who is controlling it. Although Hendrik is more inclined toward Orion, he is a man of integrity. I'm sure he'll cooperate. Go ahead and investigate, Merlin. All I ask is that Peggy return to me safe and sound. I'm placing all my hopes in you.
Now's the time. Mission complete. Area secured. Did you find out anything new from the Queen? Are Peggy and Cassidy back? That's upsetting. Father? He's left for the upper district. When I went to check on Father in the palace just now, I ended up overhearing his argument with Prince Orion. I stayed out of sight and listened. Prince Orion insisted on attending a public event in the upper district to reassure the people. But Father was strongly opposed to it, thinking it was too risky, particularly with Princess Peggy and Magister Cassidy still missing. In the end, they seemed to meet in the middle. While Prince Orion was determined to go, Father decided to shadow him closely to ensure his safety. The event should be starting by now. After they left, I made a trip to the Arcane Affairs office, where the court mages work. Since Cassidy is also a victim, I wanted to see if I could learn anything from her colleagues. Nothing. For some reason, the court mages were tight-lipped about Cassidy.
Captain! Some drunk men are causing a scene in the lower district. 2 stalls have been smashed. Please, head there at once.
My apologies, Merlin. Looks like I have to leave you on your own again. Duty calls. Let me know if anything comes up.
Looks like your trip to the palace didn't turn out too well, huh? People in that huge mansion are all the same. They'd rather twist things around than speak plainly. Spying? That makes me sound like a creep. I'm a legendary fox, remember? I keep track of everything that goes on in Savannah. Come on, just get it off your chest. I know everything about Savannah, especially the things most people and foxes don't. Are you doubting me? Wrong move. So, what have you found out? What's that? Dinner menu for tonight? Spiders. They taste too awful for my liking. Wings? You looking for a specific bird? There are so many pigeons and swans in Savannah. It'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. As for sword... Ah, I see. I should have figured it out sooner. Come on, Magister. I'm taking you somewhere you'd never expect. I know where Excalibur lies. More precisely, we're looking for the other half of the sword. Save your questions for later. The path's winding, so stick close to me. Who built a house here? Unbelievable! That's an important structure. Why is it blocked off? I was just, testing your patience. Of course I know the way. I've been here longer than you have, after all. Shh. Stay quiet and follow me. Let's sneak through the house. See? I wasn't lying. This is Excalibur's scabbard. Absolutely. Aren't you the great Magister Merlin? Can't you feel Jura's power flowing through it? Good thing I'm here with you. You'd miss treasure even when it's right in front of you. Again, I'm a legendary fox. After the Hall of Ancients was built, I happened to be passing by and saw someone take that beautiful sword from here. Since the Hall of Ancients only has the sword, the scabbard must have been left here. It's been a while, but I still remember it vividly. Well then, tell me, if I'm not just a smart, adorable fox, what else could I be? You mean that Oliver guy? I didn't know I gave off a bookish vibe. That's the spirit! As long as we can help the missing, who I really am isn't important. Now that we've got the scabbard, it's time to go find them. We're using the scabbard as a compass. The sword and scabbard are one, and Jura's power allows them to sense and seek each other. But for it to work, the two can't be too far apart. We just carry the scabbard around the city, and if it reacts, the Hall of Ancients must be nearby. I know. Let's move out right away. Let's start with the upper district. Those cunning nobles often have secret chambers in their residences. The lower district is my turf, but there could be sketchy figures I've not met. We're leaving no stone unturned. Well, I'm always on the move, so I like to keep this strap handy just in case I need to carry something. I usually use it for roasted chicken, and it happens to fit the scabbard too. Wait, why are we even talking about this? Let's move! Go, go, go!